even though they don't talk to each other, like they don't know, people don't communicate via podcast, but the podcast numbers are growing. So there's a lot of you who do listen to the podcast. So welcome, come to YouTube at any point in time. We would love to have you, or Twitch. But a lot of you who are here on the lives tend to be creators. Like that's how a lot of us met. So you guys know the whole thing with the branding, you know, like do you do shorts channel? Do you do a main channel? Do you do multiple channels based on the topics you want to do? Do you do multiple Instagrams? You know, I've talked about it ad nauseum, talk about it with Daily Planet. It's funny you mentioned the issue thing. I don't know if I said that out loud. I definitely talked about it with ChatGPT, my new friend, about how there's like daily issues. Unless I did say it on the episode, I don't remember. But yeah, it's all a work in progress. This thing's it doesn't bother me like in touch. I just like see it shaking in the wind. Maybe I need new headphones at some point that don't look all beat up. You know, there's that. I do want to make one thing, right? I didn't want to really like talk about it. I feel like I gotta talk about it. Just like 2 seconds. And definitely want to talk about it before I have too many drinks. That's for sure. There's news going around in our collector community that is not great. It's not great. And those of you who know, you know. Those of you who don't know, I'm sure you'll see it. If you're not in the toy collector space, you got no clue about it, and that's fine. But the only things I kind of want to note on this are, it goes without being said, you know, we run pretty much a zero tolerance community on this side of the nerd space, right? The toy community, the Ghostbuster community, whatever it is, we run a zero tolerance on there. But what I think really pisses me off, and I feel like I talked about this before, and I don't remember why I was talking about this. But alas, here we are. On the toy community side of things specifically, we run a very fine line as far as public perception. Because for a lot of toy hunters, it's bad enough that sometimes on a daily basis, you can catch us in your local Target, Walmart, whatever store, in a toy aisle, walking around recording toys, right? If you're somebody who has no idea that the toy community, like the toy hunter community even exists, which is most of the population, you walk down that aisle, maybe you have your kid with you, and there's a 40-plus man in that aisle, sometimes lady, with their camera, you know, looking at stuff, and you're like, are they going to look at my kid? Are they going to like film my kid or whatever? So we run a very fine line of like, people think we're kind of like weird as is. They do. Hate to break the news to some people who may not know that. If you're on fuck shit, stay out of the community. Get out. If you're on your fuck shit right now, get out of the community right now. Like, don't even make a channel. Don't talk to us. Don't do any of that shit. First of all, you should go find help or whatever, but do not associate yourself. I don't care if you need a friend or not. You have no friends in the toy community space, in the nerd space, none of that stuff. Because if you, and when you get caught, it makes us look bad. And I'm not about that. Most of the community is not about that. And to be honest, fuck you. So, that's pretty much all I got to say about that kind of thing. I understand, as somebody who has known people that have had their run-ins with the law, I can understand where you run into dilemmas of, that was my friend. I had no idea they were doing X, Y, and Z, and they got caught doing X, Y, and Z. I can understand that dilemma. But upon learning that dilemma, there's zero reason. There is zero reason to still publicly either support the person, like the person, like their shit online, share their shit online. There's like zero reason for any of it. Zero. Especially when we got signed, sealed, delivered by the Fed, by the law, by the man. You can't even be like, oh, you don't know. No, either I do know. So if you're still on the fence about things, you can have that internal debate with yourselves. Everybody's got to deal with their own demons. I get it. But if you publicly still want to back a person like that, I'm going to say privately, but I don't know what you do in your private home. That's what happens in your head. I don't know what happens on your phone. Like, I can't talk to that. But if you're going to publicly still back somebody, one up somebody, whatever, and they're on their fuck shit, I'm sorry. There's no space for you here. Like, we're good. We're good without you. We're good without you. So that's all I gotta really say about that. Again, if you want to look up what I'm talking about, by all means, it'll be across your feed in no time if you're a toy collector. That's for sure. It is funny though. I'm gonna take one more drink. I'm gonna take a drink to this one. I'm gonna take a drink to my enemies.
More specifically, vodka, whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
I gained such immense joy today when a link about this person was shared to me, and I was like, "Oh, it must be old because it says like unavailable," and they're like, "That's weird. It was like literally just posted," and I was like, "Really? Like what post is it?" And it was from somebody who blocked us, somebody who blocked me, and I was like, "I don't even know what I did to you that I got blocked." 50 Cent meme. You're like, fuck Neo, fuck this guy, fuck 50. What did 50 do? So I don't know why I got blocked by this person. But I can tell you what, I'm very good with being blocked. Because you also are on your own kind of fuck shit. And I'm good. So there you go. I actually was like, yeah. I got blocked. So I felt good about that one. I'm a Cancer. We us Cancers, man, we love the pettiness of things. Drama, all about it. That's why I love the freaking housewife stuff. I love drama. All about it. It makes life interesting. As long as it stays like, can you ever have respectful drama? I don't know. But as long as you're like, we're not crossing any lines, I'm fine with it. But some people, when drama approaches, they turn to crybabies about it. And I'm like, I don't even know what I did. But I'm cool. So I watch your stuff. Actually, probably one of your highest viewed watchers. Cause I love watching it just to fucking rip on it. In my own head. I don't even talk about it. So there you go. Where did I leave off? Are the comments not? So I can feel the just incredible oozing out of you. I don't think I'm doing. Oh, I got something on my teeth. Sorry. I don't think I'm doing that. I love watching his channel, but sometimes I'm like, I feel like all you do is talk about Uncle Tim, or he changed his name, Iron Ken, whatever his new name is. I feel like that's usually what you talk about. You got to find something else to talk about. Still like the channel though. This Tuesday, 9:15 Pacific, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. There you go. There you go. Now you got to listen to us in real time. Yep. Tony will be there. Yep. Real Ghostbusters to say, yep. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. I know, right? Lost all respect for him after Dave told us about the truth about him. Oh, there you go. Late as usual. Hi, boss. There's the other Tony in my life. The other Tony. Smoke and mirrors in the toy aisle. You got to be on that like ninja shit where you're there, and then the second you hear somebody coming down the toy aisle, just like smoke bomb, vanish. Ninja, vanish.